Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Gratitude and Gains on the Who You Know show, where we're going to focus on moving our bodies, sharing our gratitude, setting our goals, and moving our momentum higher. Super excited you're here with me this morning. Let's go ahead and start with our gratitude check-in. I want you to go ahead and check in, actually, in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Rep your city, rep your hood. Also, let me know if this is your first time tuning in to Gratitude and Gains. I would love you to just put a 1 in the chat if this is your first time so I can welcome you. If you've been here before and you're a repeat, you know what time it is. All right, so I want you to put what you're grateful for in the chat. All right, so I'm going to go through a couple of things that I'm grateful for this morning as I wrote down in my prayer journal. Number one, I wrote down grateful for a new day and a chance to serve the job seeker community today at Frisco Connect. Frisco Connect is a job networking group that I attend every first Thursday of the month. And I get to go there and pour into a group of about 100 senior level job seekers that are dealing with age discrimination and just kind of having a hard time, recovering. And I want to help them turn their setback into their comeback, right? And I've got a lot of strategies for them. I have a lot of things that I can do to help. And I've been doing it for years. I think probably going on like 8 years now. So I get to go to that group today, and my goal is to be completely present. And that's actually part of the message today that I want to talk to you about, is being present. All right. So another thing I wrote down that I'm grateful for is just a reminder that even in busy seasons of life, God's presence brings peace and direction. So I got a lot of things going on right now, kind of always juggling. And a few weeks back, I had to reprioritize what I was doing. You've got all these different things in your life. You got your wealth, your health, your business, your career, your relationships, just all these different things that you're juggling at any given time, right? And I had to reprioritize it and just put God first. So even though I'm juggling, there's still peace and there's still direction. So that was another thing I wrote down that I was grateful for. I also wrote down that I'm grateful for the opportunity to keep growing in my discipline and my focus. That's one of the things I've been praying for, is more focus, more discipline, especially right now as I'm preparing to take an exam, the Series 65. Historically, I have always failed my series licenses, exams. I've always failed them the first attempt. But I feel like I got this one. And I don't want to fail this one. I just want to go in there and knock it out. So I'm grateful for the discipline and focus that I've got right now. Just shifting things around, realigning what I need to be doing to go at it and attack it and take care of it the first time, so I don't have to. They make you wait. I think you got to wait 30 days. So anyway, I don't want to wait 30 days. I don't want to fail it. I want to go at it and attack it the first time. Another thing I wrote down that I'm grateful for is tonight I'm actually going to attend a late night church service that I went to last week. I was invited by a friend to the Pond, and I went to this service, and it was amazing. I'll tell you, the worship music there was phenomenal, like absolutely phenomenal. So I'll be going to that tonight. Grateful for that. It's it's a little later than I would prefer, but because y'all know me, I get up early, I go to bed early. So anyway, a little bit later, but you know what? I didn't feel it. Like when I went last week, it didn't impact like my next day or anything like that, even though I was up later than normal. So it was good. I needed it. Felt good. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go again today, and we'll rock and roll. So those are just a few things that I wrote down I'm grateful for. And guys, as you're sharing your gratitude, they don't have to be these big old major things, just write down the little things you're grateful for, right? Write down the little things, the big things, all the things, everything you're grateful for. Write that stuff down. So check in with me. Let me know what you're grateful for in the chat. Would love to hear from you. And matter of fact, I'm going to pull up my chat because I can't even see it. All right. So also, I was reading the word today. So I'm going to share a little bit about what I read and a couple of my takeaways. So I read 1 Samuel 3. And in here, you have young Samuel who's keeps hearing God's voice calling him in the night, but he didn't recognize it. He didn't know who it was. And it happened several times. And then finally, he understands that it's God. And he said, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." And the takeaway here is that God will often speak to us quietly, but we need to have a listening heart. We need to be open to receiving and listening and to be still. We live in such a busy world. Everything's go, go, go. We have this distraction. This is my biggest distraction. I don't know about you guys, but this thing absolutely steals attention and focus. It's like, I'll be on one thing, doing something, and then I'll have to go to my phone to do something, and then all of a sudden I'm over here. And I'm like, and it just steals your time and attention and focus. And so sometimes we got to get still and listen in order to hear, right? So that was one takeaway from the scripture this morning. And then the second thing that I was reading was my daily devotional called Jesus Calling. And in that, it said, "Release your worries into my care. Release your worries into my care. This clears the way for you to seek my face unhindered. Trust me and thank me in all circumstances." And again, my takeaway was very similar. Letting go of your worries clears the noise so we can hear from God more clearly. So today, this is all about being fully present. Being present. And so that was actually what I wrote down in my prayer journal. Was I was asking for God to be present today for the job seekers at Frisco Connect, right? I wanted to make sure that if I'm showing up and they're showing up, that I can be present for them and make an impact. Fully present. Sometimes when I have multiple people calling on me in I get pulled in different directions. And anyway, I want to be focused. I want to be present so that I can deliver the maximum impact. I want to be present in worship this morning or worship this evening, right? Fully present. No distractions, all right? I want to be present. Even though that it's later than usual, I want to get that thought, just get that negativity out of my head. That's a thought that I have. Look, guys, I don't like to go out past during the week anyways. This is just something about me. I'm so disciplined in my routine, like evening routine and my morning routine, that I don't like to go out past 5 or 6 o'clock in the week. So if these church services being at 7, and then I don't get home till 9, and I have to have wind down time, probably not to sleep till 10:30, right? And my normal, I'm asleep by 9. Normally I'm asleep by 9. So anyway, this pushes me a little bit, stretches me a little bit. And what I want to do is just reframe my mindset on that, be present. I don't have a negative thought on it. I don't want to be negative about it. I want to be super positive about it. I'm going to look at it in a way of like, you know what? I get to do this. How grateful am I that I get to go to this place where they have an amazing worship team. This is beautiful. So anyway, reframe my mind on that and be present, right? And also being present in my studies, letting go of all distractions that steal me from the moment. You guys, I've been studying, and so I did shift my schedule around a little bit, shifted some things. And now I'm actually doing study first and last. Well, not first, but so in the morning, I wake up, gratitude and goals, worship, read the Bible, prayer journal, and then directly after that, then I do my study. So I've already studied this morning, which I wasn't doing that before. So now I'm doing my study. I've already studied this morning. I got a 95 on my last quiz, so that felt good. That's a win for the day already, right? 95 on that last test. And then from there, after I do that, I do my ice bath. And then I deliver this for you guys. So I've already done a lot this morning. I don't know, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's not even 6:30 yet. I've already done a ton of stuff. That's the way I look at it. I've already won for the day. If I can get all that done, I've already won for the day, no matter what happens. So, yeah, but again, about being fully present, guys. Being fully present. So here's some things that you guys can do. Number one, to be present, right? Release the noise. Lay down the worries, the stress, and fear so you can tune in, right? Release the noise. So whatever worries you have, whatever fear you have, whatever stress you have, just kind of like lay that down. I know it's harder or easier said than done, but lay it down so you can be fully present and tune in. All right, so I want to know from you guys. I'm about to check out and get the rest of my workout done here, but I want to know from you. All right. Have you ever felt God trying to get your attention in a quiet way? Right? Not this big loud way, but kind of a quiet way. Have you ever felt that? And what helps you hear his voice above the noise of everyday life? What helps you to listen, to tune in, to hear him? All right, I'd love to hear that in the chat as well. Guys, I hope this message has been encouraging, uplifting in some kind of way. If anything, I do these to hold myself accountable. So some people ask me why I do this, and there's multiple reasons, but mainly it's accountability for myself. All right. If I know I got to share with you guys every morning, guess what? That means I got to get it done myself every morning. I got to prepare. So hopefully, again, this message has been encouraging and uplifting in some kind of way. If it has, I'd love for you to share this out. Hit that share button. And make sure you guys tune into the regular Who You Know Show podcast. I got a lot of really cool stuff coming. I have a new editing team that is making the show a lot more engaging, which I'm excited about. And on that show, I get to interview some of today's best thought leaders. We're talking about best-selling authors, coaches, CEOs, athletes, celebrities, just, people that are doing big things. And I get to try to extract their blueprint to success, the things that they've gone through, the hurdles they've overcome, the potholes to avoid, all of that stuff to help us, me and you. They're helping me. Hopefully it's helping you figure that stuff out too. We're all on this journey together. So that's what the show's all about, helping you win and to get a comeback in your wealth, health, business, career, relationships, and life. So come join me on that journey. Come subscribe to the Who You Know Show podcast. It's different from this, all right? This is just my daily gratitude and goals, series where I wake up and just share with you guys what I got going on. But the Who You Know Show podcast is completely different. If you haven't tuned in before, go check it out. Just Google it, all right? You'll see. We're a top 1.5 global podcast, which is pretty amazing. We're in the top 1.5% and growing all the time. So I want to say thank you to the audience who's tuning in. We appreciate you. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. But thank you so much again for tuning in this morning. Good morning, Chandra. See you. I see you in the chat. Good morning. Yeah, guys, come on in. Check in with me. I got, we got Nikki. She says first timer. Thank you so much, Nicole, for being here with us. We appreciate you. Neil Anson says 2. He's a repeat. Thank you so much for being here with us. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. We got Dro over there on, we got Instagram. Y'all can't see the Instagram comments. They come in, but we got Dro. We got Dina. Good morning. Good to see you. We got, I can't even see. What's cracking with Patty? What's cracking with Patty? I love that name. Instagram always has the funniest names. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, you can make your name whatever you want, right? So, what's cracking with Patty? I love that. Good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Remember to get still today. Be patient. Be present. And let's make today a great day. All right, let's rock. Let's roll. Let's go. Catch you on another show.